for our application and how to use it. By pressing with display, I will run the executable of our program, and it will open up the camera of my phone, which I place it in a cross direction with a white paper and to create a well-lit background like this. And then I can place some kind of shapes under it. For example, I will place a circle under it. But you can see that the threshold is not good enough for now, so I will press A for adjust it, and a new window will pop up, and I can adjust the threshold in the real time, and I think this one would be good enough, so I press A again to change the threshold of this program, and you can see that it haven't started recognizing anything yet. So I will press R to start recognizing things, and you can see that it will show up the the orientation of this shape. Although it's square, so it will be like a random thing, but I drew it by myself, so it is not a very good square. And you can see there are two boxes. One of them is the minimum bounding box, and one of them is the region that we recognized as the ROI of this shape. And we can change for another shape. This is a thin rectangle, we call it a road, but you can see that it's not recognizing it very correctly, so I maybe have to make it a little bit different position. It can, like now it recognize it better, and I can also do a few objects and put it in here. You can see that it is recognizing them as triangle and triangle and two. This one is not good enough. Let's try a better one. The star and the triangle, and this is how our algorithm works. And you can also see that it can recognize in the multiple time to at most there are at most two of them can be recognized simultaneously. It can recognize the numbers and also the basic shapes, and that's how we recognize these things by different shapes. And let me explain how we do the training for the data set. So here now I placed actually a Lego thing, a small fish, which is did by Lego, and I have never trained it before, so I would need to record this feature into the CSV. So I will press T for training, and you can see the frame is paused because here I need to go to here and input a fish for it, and you can see that it is already like being saved. But for the nearest 3 algorithm, you cannot you may need more than 3 of the objects as the examples. So I will move it a little bit to here and try to save this as a new data, and I will say fish, and then I will change it to a little bit here and rotate a little bit at here, and also try to save this fish, and they are all saved to the database, and you can see that as long as I have 3 examples of this thing, and it can be recognized by fish. And it used to be recognized as 4 now, but the 4 sometimes has problem with differentiating between the half circle and 4, but you can see that they can now differentiate the it with 4 now, and that's how we train our data and add new data to our database. Thank you for watching. I will press Q to quit this process.